Video 3. Feminine Strength in Action. From the book, Unstoppable Women, the Ones Men Can't Resist and Never Forget. Chapters covered: keeping mystery and emotional space, when to speak up and when to step back. Keeping your identity in a relationship. How? Feminine energy attracts masculine respect. Welcome back to Unstoppable Women. In the last video, we explored how overgiving destroys self-worth, and how boundaries, clarity, and standards shape the way you're treated in love. Now we go deeper. In this episode, we're stepping into the real art of feminine strength, the kind that doesn't chase, doesn't beg, and doesn't burn out. Feminine strength is not about being hard or cold. It's about knowing when to lean back, when to walk away, and when to stand tall without raising your voice. We're going to talk about the power of emotional space, the value of mystery, and how keeping your identity intact is the very thing that makes a man feel drawn to you, not just at the beginning, but long term. This isn't about playing games. This is about emotional mastery. Let's begin. Chapter 9. Keeping mystery and emotional space. Mystery is not about being confusing. It's about keeping something sacred to yourself. It's the emotional space that says, you can enjoy me, but you don't own me. When a woman gives every thought, every emotion, and every ounce of herself too soon, it collapses the polarity. That fuels attraction. Men are drawn to women who have depth. Not because they want distance, but because depth creates curiosity. When you keep some of your emotional world to yourself, it invites him to lean in, not pull away. He wants to earn more of your heart. That journey is what sustains attraction. Mystery also means you're not always available emotionally. You're not over-explaining your feelings. You're not texting paragraphs while he's sending one-liners, and you're not trying to be his emotional rescuer. You allow space for him to step up, for you to breathe, and for the relationship to grow naturally. This doesn't mean withholding your truth. It means you understand timing. You don't rush connection. You allow it to unfold. And when a man feels that he has the space to pursue and the privilege to know more about you gradually, he values the experience more deeply. Chapter 10. When to speak up and when to step back. Strong women know how to speak up. But they also know when silence speaks louder than words. Not every conflict needs confrontation. Not every mood shift deserves an emotional explanation. Emotional self-restraint isn't weakness, it's wisdom. There's power in knowing when to step back. When someone disrespects you, your withdrawal is often more impactful than an argument. When you're disappointed, holding your space and observing behavior can say more than 100 texts. Speaking up is important, but how and when you speak defines how it's received. High-value women speak with calm clarity and intention. They don't demand, they express. They don't yell to be heard, they choose the right moment to speak so they can be. And when it's not the right time, when a man is defensive, unavailable, or distracted, they choose to hold their peace and come back when the energy is right. That patience is emotional strength. It doesn't suppress the truth. It delivers it with wisdom. Chapter 11. Keeping your identity in a relationship. The fastest way to lose yourself in a relationship is to stop nurturing the parts of you that existed before he arrived. Your hobbies, your passions, your routines, your joy, these are not extras, they are essential. When you abandon them, you start to shrink. And when you shrink, the relationship loses the very energy that made you magnetic. High-value women stay rooted in who they are. They don't forget their friends, their boundaries, or their ambitions just because a man enters the picture.
They
continue to evolve, to grow, and to pursue life with or without him. And here's the twist: men admire this. Deep down, they are inspired by women who are already full. Not full of themselves, but full of purpose. When a woman continues to invest in her life, her glow remains. She doesn't rely on the relationship to feel alive. She brings life into the relationship. This doesn't mean neglecting connection. It means refusing to lose yourself. It means making space for love without losing your center. Because the moment you make someone else your entire world, you stop being the woman he fell for. Chapter 12. How feminine energy attracts masculine respect. Feminine energy is not weakness. It's not about being soft and submissive in the outdated sense. Feminine energy is powerful. It's receptive, radiant, intuitive, and emotionally intelligent. And when used with confidence, it commands masculine respect, the woman who knows how to receive compliments, affection, support signals that she values herself. She doesn't over-explain, overwork, or overgive. She allows space for a man to rise, to contribute, to pursue. And this invitation, not pressure, is what activates the masculine. Feminine energy also sets the tone for peace. She doesn't need to control. She doesn't force outcomes. She knows how to hold space and let things align. This doesn't make her passive. It makes her powerful in a different way through her emotional presence. Her grace and her ability to choose where she invests her heart. When a woman moves from masculine doing to feminine being, everything changes. The man who's emotionally available begins to respect her more, feel more inspired, and connect more deeply. Because he's no longer just being told what to do. He's being drawn into her energy. Feminine strength is not about giving up your voice. It's about letting your presence speak louder than your control. In summary, in this video, we explored the power of mystery and why emotional space keeps relationships healthy and magnetic. We learned when to speak and when to hold silence. We uncovered the importance of protecting your identity within love and how feminine energy, when expressed with confidence, draws in masculine respect. This is the core of emotional maturity. You don't need to chase, force, or fix. You hold your value, protect your peace, and allow love to meet you where you already are. Ask yourself, where in your relationships have you overshared or over-explained out of fear? When was the last time you stayed silent, not out of passivity, but power? How well are you keeping your identity alive when you're in love? And are you showing up in your feminine energy, or are you trying to control and prove? These questions lead to more than clarity. They lead to wholeness. Thank you for walking deeper into your strength. If this video gave you a new understanding of your feminine power, be sure to like and subscribe. In the final video, we'll explore how to become the prize, not the pursuer. You'll learn how to shift the dynamic so that love flows toward you, not away from you. I'll see you in the final episode of Unstoppable Women.